Right. Let's see. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? Grab some tea. Grab some tea. Get into the game. What are we building today? Hi, Alfie. How are you doing? Mr. Roblox? Mrs. Roblox. What are we building today? I'm doing alright. Hanging in there. We got the music going. Let's see. How many of you have played Stormworks before? I really like the game. There's quite a bit to do. Hello, Hugo. Welcome in. Am I gonna build a new jet? Is that what I'm doing? I'm not sure. I mean, I was working on some guns. Guns were going fairly alright. With this guy here. Still too fast when I zoom in. Let's see. I kind of want to put it on something. Like, what can we put it on? We've got a few boats. Seems like it'd make a good deck cannon. Definitely anti-air. Let's see. I mean, I do have some boats. Although I thought about making a bomber recently. Man. 68 meters a second? And I cannot pitch down. I wonder if I have control over these fins. It really didn't like it, didn't it? Going forward so fast. Okay, the forward ones are not being used. Try hooking up more fins and seeing if it's better forward play. I wonder why. I mean, okay, so it might be the propellers. Most definitely the propellers. So in forward flight mode, we need to limit what's happening with this rotor. Oh no. Oh, what? What did you, what's going on here? No. Maybe hooking it up to the correct control would work? Like the pitch fins hooked up to the roll fins, or to the roll output, is probably not the best idea. It'd probably make you go crazy trying to figure out what was going on. And now we can probably pitch down. Yeah, exactly. So the faster we go, the less roll we need. And I think we kind of lost speed. Let's take a look at this roll, because it's kind of funny. And I think it's in this microcontroller right here, this back one. Or no, it's not. It's inside. And then click the button. Oh, that was really close. Okay, so let's check this roll. Roll input. And then where is it going? So I think the only roll output that we have is actually to the rotors. So the fastest we go is like 70 meters a second. So it would be so maybe that's what I was doing. Using the blade RPS was probably a bad idea. I haven't revisited this helicopter in a long time. So let's do that. We'll adjust the amount of roll based on speed. And our max speed is around 70. So I think clamping it at 70 is a fine idea. Let's throw some more math at it and see what happens. So now, basically the faster I go, the less of that, like, automatic, the trim kind of goes away. Or it should have gone away? Maybe we'll have to add some counter roll to level us out. Well, let's see. So x plus 0.1 is going to be our 0 point. And then 1 minus clamp of the speed is going to be our offset. But if we divide it by 35 and we max it by 2, it's going to be able to give us a whole lot more. Let's see what happens if we subtract it. So it'll give us the minus roll that we need to stay stable. I think it's going to be way too much. I think it's going to go all the way over. Yeah, we'll see. Yep, I knew it. Okay. Where did I mess up my math? So max vehicle speed is going to be 70. So let's add some more fun. So blade RPS, blade max RPS. And then we're gonna go. So this one's gonna be speed, max speed. Alright, so that's gonna be that one. Maybe I should read 7. The vehicle's absolute speed, I think. Linear velocity x. 13 is linear. Okay. Now let's see. I don't like it. So let's find our 0 point. We're going to say x plus 0.1. And then this one is going to be x plus 0.05 and 0.1. And let's see what happens. Black Knight, hello. Hi, I'm doing some work on a stability system for a helicopter in Stormworks. How are you doing? Oh, too much. Or not enough. So let's see. Minus, plus, more. More. Oh, thank you. It's a starter heli that I made, so it's 19,500. Usually you start with $20,000 in this game in a career. And so basically you could spawn this heli pretty much right away if you had a hangar that you started in. And in Stormworks, the best things are VTOLs. And this basically takes the form of a VTOL because it has a pusher prop. I do have some better helicopters than this one, though. It's just this one I was working on the stability system. Alright, so I'm getting rid of that. And we're going to say more yaw. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, so it's kind of a VIP transport. There's only 4 passengers in the back of this guy. Moria. So I think we need to go like 0.2. Yeah, so rescue people, and then transport, yeah. It could also carry a container. Like, you could fly cargo with it, if you really wanted to. Let's go 2-1. Because it has some magnets underneath, it could actually land on a cargo container and pick it up. And then you could fly a little bit. You could fly with forward speed for just like a little bit. It would be a lot better just to trim out the pitch instead of going with forward flight for that guy. With the center of mass so low with a container on it, you'll just flip over if you try to push it from up above. Ah, so close. I guess we can do another gear. Crank it up a notch. Let's see what happens. I think we're gonna get super close. I think now that I changed the gearing, I have to change the... Yeah, now it's too much. Now, the little bit makes a lot of it. But it's a lot easier for me to lower this number. We were getting really... Like, putting in 1/4 of your input just to stay steady is quite a bit. Quite a bit. That'll lower your maximum in one direction by 25%, so the minimum amount of input is best, I suppose. And it'd probably be better if I had a keypad in the cockpit so that I could automatically adjust it. That's looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit too much. Slightly too much. Just a touch too much. 19, so we'll go 18. But because we're close, I'm going to do some more stuff. Okay, so let's add in the blade, which is Y. So that's going to bring us in. So as the blade maxes, it's going to decrease. Perfect. So, or it's going to increase as it increases. And then this one we can do it too. So this one's going to give us times Y. So when the RPS is 0, we don't have any extra controls. And as the rotor blade spins faster, it's going to add more yaw and more rotor. And that's going to help us to stay stable on the pad as during our wind-up. Hopefully stay stable on the pad during our wind-up. Is it still too much? Or it's not enough? So, what is my blade RPS? How about that? How about that? This can be 3 then. This guy. Oh. we have anything on here we can use? Hooray! There's a node. It's hurt. So let's see what the Blade RPS actually is. I've just been guessing. Like, okay, well, engine is this, so Blade must be that, right? Yeah, that's why. That would be why. So, because the throttle is at half throttle, we're not getting to maximum RPS. So it'll max out at 30 now, instead of maxing out at 60, but only receiving 30, so it's going to give us a lot more. I think it's going to be too much. Again, we're going to be going too much, too little, too much, too little, too much, too little. Or not. All right. That's pretty good. I think that's really good, actually. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it off. So now we need to basically say 1 minus our speed clamp, and then we can take it and say times Z. And so if we're not going fast, we're gonna have all of the extra trim, and when we go fast, we're gonna have no extra trim. What I'm hoping for, anyway. Hello, Alan. Welcome in. This is some advanced helicopter stability systems, if you wanted to take a look. Using Blade RPS and vehicle speed to automatically trim out the helicopter for you. And of course, I'm already messing it up. So I think I messed up the math here. Let's take this out and we're gonna divide it. Oh, that's not, and put it back. 1 plus. And so when our vehicle speed maxes out, this will be 1 minus 1 minus 1 to be 0. and then it's gonna be divide by 0 to give us no extra controls. Hopefully. Let's see if this works. It's been so much trial and error. So, is that not working? That's a lot of extra trim all of a sudden. So... we might have to add a threshold. It'll only start decreasing once our speed goes so much. You know, like 5 meters a second. And then it'll start doing math. What the? There you go. Gotta hold the starter. Yeah, definitely probably gonna have to put in a threshold. Yes. What kind of hovercraft? I mean, so my kind of hovercrafts are a little bit different than other people's hovercrafts. So I guess so no, not a traditional like floating on a bubble hovercraft. Like you know, like floating on a cushion. But I mean, I do have this kind of a hovercraft. This is an atmospheric hovercraft. Hi! So what it does, this uses multiplayers, not today. Yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna be on very long. An ocean liner fan. Gotcha. I've got some of those too. I've built pretty much everything. This is just a hovercraft that I used with the Space DLC. And it's basically using air to hover with. Battleship? Let me see if I can pull something out. Le Requin. Oh, So, um, full in full interiors. I don't really do full interiors. Let me see a large dog. No paddles. Well, okay, so there's no paddles in the game. I'll show you two ships. So I've made a rowboat. There is... Well, yeah, you make your own, but, like, you don't just put a stick in the water and move it. Like, there's no paddle action. There's no paddle physics. How's that? Like, you... It would be really janky, in my opinion. Add fins. Fins. Yeah, of course add fins. If you add fins to anything, it works. What is it? Fins and battle cannon barrel extensions, and you can make anything go anywhere. Well, for that, yeah. Pivots are magic. You don't even need fins if you're using pivots. Let me show you... It's too big. I think I had a mod. Well, yeah, I think it was like by one block though. I don't understand. Oh, it was... I don't remember. Yeah, the stupid thing. It's gonna cut off those? That's fine. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what happens. Well, of course. Yours is the best. I can't remember... how I was trimming out the sails. This was an old one too. But it wasn't really to show off the sails. Or to show off, like, the no interior, maybe? A little bit of interior. There's a little bit. It was to show off the guns. Yeah, sails. Even my tank has more firepower. No, I was working on sequential fire, and the cannons have recoil. I can't remember. Yeah, early Steam warships, nice. Yeah, so this guy basically... Oh, nice. Works by itself. So that one was called Le Requiem? It's the shark in French. It was actually based off of a real ship. I wonder if it's in boats. I was wondering about that too. I think it is just floating. So I made a little windscreen to tell you which way you're supposed to be putting your sails. And then this one I did the full interior on. So it's got pretty much everything in here. I made these maps of the continents and put them up. $322 followers? What is that? Is that how much I have? We got an oven, a cooktop, and then the cooktop auto levels based on our like pitch. So you've got 15. Nice. Got the spices, the knives. I did my best to like label everything that I could. And then here's the head. I had a working shower at one time. And you got band-aids, acetaminophen, beard trimmer, cotton swabs. This is the ring of fire. And then when you when you flush the toilet, then the black water pump turns on. And the master. Got some places. And then thermal clothing and fishing rods, that's right. We have a chain locker in the front here. And then in the back, oh yeah, we got some cards, a little chessboard, checkerboard. We can get into the pumps here. Then there's like air conditioner. Yeah, I built an air conditioner for this guy. Click the button. So So it actually works. So we're cooling right now, but it takes forever. It uses the cryo coolers. Dunkirk 1940, yeah, I know that one. The cryo cooler, yeah, so that you can do air conditioning. Right? There's so many things. And it's got an engine back here, because, you know, you got to. One of the coolest things is the, whatchamacallit? The rib or the dinghy. Because if you sit in one of the red seats, and you operate these, let's go. We can actually use a rowboat. It's a little bit tricky. But it actually works. You can put it back on too. This was my attempt at a sailing ship. A sailboat. I do a lot of work on them in real life, so I figured I'd build one. Yeah, this thing, it'll kick. Oh, get in there. The what now? Gotcha. Will it pull it back in? Oh, it should. Not very evenly, though. Oh, nice. Got it. Alright, so. Hey, Daniel. We'll do this one. That one.
1, 2, 3, go!
That one. Uh-oh. We have to stay safe out. Maybe they've changed stuff since the sales. Right. Well, it used to form a sail up here. Storm never works, exactly. There we go. I got it now. That's the way to do it. There we go, that's more of a sailboaty look. It's steering? Yeah. Guess it's steering, but it's steering the wrong direction because I'm stuck in a thing and I don't know how to sail it in precise waters. So we can get out of here and then I can sail it around. It's been a long time since I've sailed it though, so I'm not sure. I think we might need more. I think we might need more winds. There we go. Let's go! Free power! Woot! 10 meters a second? No, get back. Tack. I think one of the ropes broke. The price of the ship? $102,000. It's got a lot of paint blocks. Oh, did you hear it earlier? When the rope snapped? Oh, what's that? No, this isn't even the close. Is there any logic attached to the rope node? Could be. Like when I turn on the lights? That's funny. Yeah, I want the buoys out of the way when I turn on the logo. Right? It was intentional. Hilarious. I don't think I have too much more old-timey stuff than that one boat. I didn't dabble too much in sails. I made this one, and then I made that big one. This is my most recent ship. I have no idea what I was doing when I made it. I was like, okay, oops, wrong button. Yeah, you can, let's see, I believe you could post a link. Probably not doing any like syncing or anything like that. Not really any kind of reviews, but I'll definitely check it out. Usually what I do is a bring in your broken. So if there's something that you were trying to fix on your creation, then we can go over it and fix it on stream. Generally what I like to do. So we'll do like a bring in your broken and then... Oh, desalinators don't work. They only work at like 0.2 liters a second. They point... Oh, okay. 0. Yeah, so today we're on pop funk. And then it'll pull in electric. Like there's electric, lots of electric, and then retro. But it's gonna be retro pop funk. Exactly. Let's see if I have a sub that's got some desalination in it. And it's gonna be a newer one because they didn't have... Oh, it's a nuclear reactor. This was a nuclear sub. That's right. The big ship? Oh, with the paddle wheels, yeah. Oh. I don't have mods. Well, we can try half of it. Which half has the desalinators? You have some scuttling devices there, I see. Most likely in this section. Is it in the back section there? Where are they? Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be a problem. So you're trying to put water in the steam. And I just got rid of the boat. Or crashed my game. So one of the things I would try is to bypass the condenser and input it onto the output side of the condenser. So it needs to hook in over here. And I bet you that would work a lot better. That's probably stopping everything. Because these will, like, lock up. There's some things that lock up if they get air or something other than the liquid that they need, so... Let's see if they've changed any in the 10 years that I've used them. So, for kicks, we'll do this one for now. Now, we have 8 liters. So it's at 0.01 liters a second. Oh, right, yeah, I'm just... Right, I'm just running through it. So this is with them no pumps and tied together. Yeah, so they should be able to double it with a pump. 'Too bad it didn't land upright. Oh, I fucked it up already. .18. And then, if we use individual ports, 0.18. No. Actually, you can use anything, like the exhaust, like, just pretty much anything. 0.18. Yeah, it maxes it out. So it's just pulsing because it pressurized the input to what this pump can do. Well, I don't think so. That's not really the thing. The thing is going to be this large pump. So let's try increasing the pressure from 11 to 60. And I think it's just going to be on the output that's going to make it the most. Yeah, we're not reaching the fluid rate of one port though, so I don't think it matters that much. Oh, I'm a genioso. We'll get there though. So... 0.1. Right. So we are now at like a lot of pressure on the input and a lot of pressure on the output. Oh, it's because I didn't have it hooked up. Damn it. Might help if it was hooked up. Alright, reset, reset. There we go. 0.18. No, it was actually working a lot less. It was 0.1. So I'm just figuring out if we overpressurize the input and underpressurize the output, what is it gonna be? And 0.17. .18 at 60. A large electric engine? So let's add pressure to the output as well. Oh, they were at 19 for a second. So now, what happens? Actually, let's try this. Well, yeah, but I think we were getting false readings because it's pulling in air. Like right now it's 0.18. Solid. There is a gas relief. And now I have a liquid relief on the input to only allow the water to enter in. And once only water can come in, now we're stable at 0.18. And the output has, like, not a lot of pressure left. It's filling up, so they're gonna slow down. Oh, wait. As the output pressure increases. Woohoo! Hello! Welcome in some Stormworks testing. I used to be able to get them to 0.2.
One, two, three, go.
Add more? I mean, yeah. Woohoo, let's go. I mean, well, no, well, they're working. It's decreasing just slightly. Well. But what I'm noticing, so the pressure is 0 atmospheres on the output. Yeah. What is a desalinator? So if you notice, the second line down says fresh water, and that is increasing. So that is really what we're looking at here. I am sitting in salt water, and this is a desalinator to take the salt out of the salt water. It is definitely a salt filter. And they work very, very, very slowly. Very, very, very slowly. So you really need like a whole lot of them in order to really do any kind of actual desalinators. Well, depends on, like, I know they're trying to get, actually not really, this is kind of a, like, actually they do make a lot more. They do. At least they work. Yeah, they can replenish your water. That's what, you know, like if you're just using it for your whistle, then you can definitely be pulling enough for a whistle. But like if you lose all of the water in the whole steam system for the ship, it's gonna take a long time to be pulling that back. Like trying to get your pistons to work, like if you spawned it with nothing in it, trying to get your pistons to work would be tough. It wouldn't be so bad with the other ones. These are used for steam builds, so there's not really a way to get fresh water, and you need fresh water to make steam. So the only way you can do it is really spawn it in a tank. So you spawn a tank of fresh water, and then you can use that for steam. But if you run out, there's no way for you to get more. And so if you're using something like an exhaust, like a steam exhaust, saltwater boilers are a thing, but that's, in my opinion, just another desalinator. It's a steam desalination. Yeah, Geometa's working on their other game. This one's getting updates. I don't think they have their main team on it. Yeah, so they lowered it from 0.2 to 0.18, I guess, is what I can say. And they changed the buoyancy too. This never used to float. And I never used to get sucked into the engine hatch. That's kind of fun. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out. Oh, I made it out. That's cool. And now they're stuck together. Yep, saw that coming. This was one of my old submarines that I made. I was working on the arms, I think is what I was doing. These are pretty cool sub-designs. So these ones use active stabilization. So they're using the pitchable propellers. Oh, what? Oh, let's go. 30 meters a second? I guess the only thing it doesn't have is reverse, because I used a regular propeller for forwards. Maybe I have a reverse gear. But I'm not sure what it is. Reverse isn't exactly. It was just a proof of concept that, like the underwater, these things work. So then I put them on bigger ships, and I use it for active stabilization. So this one, I took an aircraft and a barge, and I slapped them together. That's where this one came from. You go to the junkyard, and you find, like, the front half of an aircraft, and, like, a barge. And I was like, let's make it happen. And then I evolved it into a larger one. And so this one's using the active stabilization. Because it can haul 18 containers. unfortunate. Let's go! Yes. Hauling 18 containers. With such a low draft, too. That's what's cool. Is you don't have to sacrifice a giant haul in order to haul your cargo. Let's see what happens if we give it a little bit of wind. Oh yeah, that's not... I mean, that would be just insane. I mean, but they do actually stack them like this, though. They're like sky high in the thing. Boy, those are ticking down. There's some experimental heating, or I mean cooling, for these giant engines. I said yes to cylinders. Let's see if I can take off. So in high enough winds, we end up doing that. We do carry a little bit of water on board. Ah, there we go. We're out. I wonder what happens when we hit the water. I've never done that before. We might hit the ocean floor? But we definitely flipped over. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Let's go. We gotta refill our water tanks here. So we gotta kind of go slow. Like, how did you land that on the mountain? Like, how did you run into a mountaintop? Like, well, you know, the water jets kind of went kind of crazy. Yeah. There we go. It's trying to keep us level. That's a good thing. Ooh. This is brutal. Trying to go through 100% wind with 18 cargo containers. I don't think I would ever be doing this, like... Oh, hello, Nicholas. That's what I read first, actually. I don't know if it's Nicole or Nicholas. So if I got that wrong, excuse me. Yes. Now, if we go with the wind, we'll probably be able to pick up speed. Or not. We might lose a lot of speed. That's kind of interesting. I haven't done too many more, like, boat type of stuff. Little starter one on stream before. Stream heli. let's get back to the hangar. What? What's going on here? It just takes forever to spool up. There we go. I wonder if it's not far enough. Oh, I didn't come in low enough. And then I should multiply it by the length. There we go. That should work now. So it should float the... Yep, there we go. wonder how high up. I mean, so like 2,500 meters? I could still see somebody down there. So I think 2,500 is going to be pretty at the limit. Or not at the limit, but it's just at a decent height where you're actually going to be able to see somebody running around. I think around 5,000 is the max that you would actually be wanting to look at something. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna grab a bagel. I'll be right back. Alright. Is there anybody left with me here? Got my bagel, and it's very hot, so it's gonna take me a minute to eat that. Maybe I should just end it, huh? Probably. Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.